Good morning, children. Let us continue revising chapter 7. Median. Median is the middle value when all the values are arranged in ascending or descending order. Now, here there is a question given showing the income. So, let us arrange these incomes in ascending order. So, here you can see there are two thousands. So, thousand, then 1200, 1400, 1500, 1600 and 10,000. Now you can see the total number of observations are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 observations. So you know that the central value or the middle value is 1400. So the median is 1400. Understood? Now the next part of this question is, if one more rupees 1500 is added, what will the median income be? Here 1500 is added. Then the total number of observations will be 8. And when you have even number of observations, what you have to do is, you have to take the average of the middle terms. So here 1500, 1500, 1600 and 10,000. So here 3 terms and 3 terms. These two are the middle terms. Median is equal to 1400 plus 1500 divided by 2. So this is 0. 0 plus 0 is 0. 5 plus 4 is 9. And 1 plus 1 is 2 divided by 2. So let's cancel. 2 ones are 2 fours are 8, 2 fives are 10 and it is 0. So the median is 1450 rupees. Understood this, children? Copy in your homework books. So let us learn how to draw the bar graphs. Bar graphs help in representing data with much more ease. Bar graphs are made up of bars of uniform width which can be drawn horizontally or vertically with equal spacing between them. The length of each bar tells us the frequency of the particular item. Length of the bar graph is as per scale. The kind of bar graph which represents the observation side by side is called a double bar graph. So when you draw a bar graph, here there is a question. Years are given and the population in millions is given. So you need to take a graph paper and first of all draw x and y axis. Use your scale and draw. Okay. So this is y axis and this is x axis. Okay. Now you know that marking will be there. The graph paper you have seen several times. So it is going to be like this. Then here you need to take the origin 0 and then you have to write the years. 1941, 1951, 1961, 1971, like that you have to write the years. Okay. This is only an example. So I am taking only 4 years here. Then 320 they have given. So here we have to take the measurements. This is 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. Now 320 is given. So here 300 is here. 20 will be somewhere like this. Okay. So you have to draw the bar here. Then 1951 is 360. 360 is more than 350. So here you see 350 and then it will be more than 360. So this is 360. This is 320. Then 440 you have to take. Here it is 400. So this is going to be 440. So first you need to write the heading population of India, then draw x and y axis. Then you can take the marking and draw. Color the bars so that you can show the difference in the years. Understood this, children? This is drawing the bar graph. Here they have given a question. Draw a double bar graph for the following data. State is given, birth rate and death rate are given, and you need to draw the bar graph. So first of all you have to draw the x and y axis. Okay, this is your y axis and this is x axis. Draw x and y axis, and whatever you write on the graph paper, it should be with your pencil. Then take the measurements. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Because the rates are lesser, we are taking 5 units. Then this side you can take the states names. You have to mention here states, and this side rate. Okay. Now you have to see the number 22 they have given. So this is 20. Because 2 units is going to be 1 unit here, because 5 we are taking. You know that these smaller divisions are 10, so 2 you have to take as 1. So here 4 we have taken and we have drawn here, and then 8. So this is going to be 5. 2 you count, 2 is 1, 7 and 8. Understood this? Like that you have to complete the problem. This is double bar graph, and here you have to write the scale. Scale is 1 centimeter is equal to 5 units, and red color shading shows the birth rate, and this violet shading is death rate. Okay, you can color any color. Take any color and color. Understood? Let us do the next one. Now let us draw a pie chart. Pie chart. In a circle, we divide that circle into sectors. Now time spent for sleep is 8 hours. For school it's 6 hours. For playing it is 2 hours. For others it is 8 hours. So now let us prepare the table. Write whatever is given vertically. Spent for sleep, school, play and others. Then here you have to write the time spent. The time spent is 8 hours, 6 hours, 2 hours and 8 hours. Okay. So now first of all what you have to do is find out the total number of hours. 8 plus 8 is 16. 16 plus 6 is 22. 22 plus 2 is 24 hours. Okay. Now when you want to find out the value or the degree, what you have to do is, there's a formula. Sector angle. Sector angle is equal to amount by total into 360 degrees. Amount by total into 360 degrees. So it is 8 by 24 into 360 degrees. So if you cancel this, 8 ones are 8 threes are 24, 3 ones are 3 ones are 3, 3 twos are 6, 0. So it is 120 degrees. Then next one, 6 divided by 24 into 360 degrees. So 6 ones are 6 fours are 24, 4 ones are 4 nines are 36 and 1 0. So it is 90 degrees. Now 2 divided by 24 into 360 degrees. This is equal to 2 ones are, and this is 12 times. 12 ones are 12 3 times. This is 30 degrees. Then 8 hours you have to find out, that is amount is 8. Okay, time spent you can write here, instead of amount you can write time spent divided by total number of hours into 360 degrees. 8 divided by 24 is the total into 360 degrees. Now 8 ones are 8, 3s are 24, 3 ones are 3, 3 twos are 6 and 0. So it is 120 degrees. Now what you are going to do is first to draw a circle. First you need to draw a circle, then You have to write the heading time spent by a child during a day. A circle is drawn, then sleeping, you got it as 120 degrees. So from the center of the circle, draw a line and measure 120 degrees. Okay, how are you going to measure? Use your protractor. Use your protractor, measure 120 degrees, mark the point and join the line. Okay, next after that, hours spent in school, the angle you got it as 90 degrees. So measure 90 degrees using your protractor and draw a line like that. The next one is for playing. For playing, 30 degrees you got, so mark 30 degrees, and now you give different shading so that your pie chart is going to look better. Understood this, children? Okay, do it in your homework books. And we are doing one problem. For one model, one problem we are doing. Okay, so you see that you practice all the problems. Now chapter 9 is construction of triangles, and we have learned how many ways of constructing triangles are there. If we are given AB as 4.8 centimeters, BC as 6.5 centimeters, CA as 6.3 centimeters. What is the first step? Whatever the measurements are given, the first step is same. Step 1 is always same. What is that? Draw a rough sketch. Draw a rough sketch of triangle ABC. Of triangle ABC. Okay. Step 2, what are you going to do? So now first of all let us draw the rough sketch. So AB, BC and CA. This is C. So this is 4.8 centimeters, 6.5 centimeters and CA 6.3 centimeters. I am not giving all the steps, but I'll just give you the roughly how to draw. I am going to explain. So for second step is we have to draw AB of length 4.8 centimeters. Then what you are going to do, step 3, you have to take the measurement, the length here 6.3, use your compass and draw an arc. Okay, so you have to draw an arc and then join using your scale. Don't draw freehand figures, use your compass to draw. Okay, you need your compass, scale, pencil. Pencil should be sharp, and when correction is being done, I am going to use my protractor and check whether you have taken the correct measurement. Okay, I will use my scale to measure the length. After drawing this, you have to draw the measurements, and according to the marks you have to write the steps. Okay, if you are given 4 marks question, the question carries 4 marks, then you have to write the construction steps also. If you have only 2 marks, there is no need for you to write the construction steps. Only construction if you do, that's enough. Understood, children? When 3 sides are given, what you are going to do? You are going to use your compass. Remember this. You are going to use your compass. This drawing of the line segment is common for all. Step 1 and step 2 are almost common. Only thing is here the triangles names, the vertices names will change, and here the length and the line segment name is going to change. AB is here. If PQ is there, PQ and what is the length, that is going to be changed. Step 1 and step 2 will be changing, and remaining according to your construction you have to write. Understood? So now let us see how are you going to construct when PQ is given as 8 centimeters, QR is given as 7.5 centimeters and PQR is equal to 85 degrees. So here you can see that when 2 sides are given and 1 angle is given, 2 sides and 1 angle is given, how to draw. Here angle Q is given. Like this, if it is there, angle Q is given. So draw the rough sketch. PQ is 8 centimeters and angle Q is 85. So you are going to draw 85. A ray you are going to draw when you make the actual construction. Then what you are going to do, QR is 7.5 centimeters. So when we make the actual construction, first thing is we are going to draw a line segment PQ of length 8 centimeters. Then next Q is 85. So we are going to draw a ray making an angle of 85 degrees, and then from QR is given. So from Q you have to draw an arc of length 7.5 centimeters and join. The triangle is not going to look like this because space is not there. I have drawn like this. Okay. So here what did we use? We have used our protractor, compass. Okay. For construction, scale, pencil, eraser, all those things are common. So when two sides and one angle is given, angle we are going to use protractor, and compass we are going to use to cut an arc of length whatever is given. Understood? So here when one side and two angles are given, first thing is you have to draw a rough sketch. MA 4 centimeters, then angle M is 45 degrees, angle A is 100 degrees. Okay, you are going to get something like this. This is the rough sketch. Okay, and this is N, because they asked you to construct a triangle MAN. Now when you are making the actual construction, the first thing what you are going to do is draw a line segment of length 4 centimeters. After drawing the line segment, you are going to use your compass. You are going to use your protractor. Use your protractor, measure the angle for 45 degrees, then measure the angle 100 degrees, and then you need to draw the line. You have to draw a ray first here, then this side also draw a ray where two rays are meeting. This point is N and this is the required triangle. Understood, children? So here if the measure instead of giving QR, if they give PR, what you are going to do? The length 7.5, if it is PR, you have to draw an arc from P. So according to the question, you have to see which variable you are going to draw an arc. When three sides are given, you are going to use your compass, draw the line segment, and with the compass measure the lengths and draw two arcs. Draw two arcs and join the lines. Then next, if you are given two sides and one angle, one side you are going to draw and then the other angle you are going to measure and draw a ray, and after that the other side from which vertex it is given, from that side of the vertex you have to draw an arc and then join the line segment. Then when one side and two angles are given, draw the line segment and then draw two rays of the given angles. Then they are going to meet at a point and that is going to be the required triangle. Understood this, children? So Essay 2 portion, Chapter 4 Lines and Angles revision is completed. Chapter 7 Data Handling, just now I have explained. Chapter 9 is Construction of Triangles. The basic part of it is explained. Chapter 13 is Area and Perimeter. First we have completed that revision only. Then chapter 14, Understanding 3D and 2D Shapes. I have sent you the playlist. Chapter 15 also playlists were sent. So if you have any doubts, you can just open to my channel, which is Margaret John, and there you have different playlists. According to the chapters, you have different playlists. You can click on that and view the whole classes. Okay, when I was teaching the first time, all those videos are there. You can use the videos to prepare nicely. All the best, children. Prepare well. Have a great day.